Okay guys, here we are at Silver Spring State Park. I believe they filmed Tarzan here from the 1940s and Creature from the Black Lagoon. I believe so. It's a beautiful park. Alright, we're going to see if we can get a glass boat tour. Alright guys, we got tickets to the 11:15 boat ride. Right there is the glass boat. We're going to do the 30-minute tour. Here's a view of the Silver River. You can go paddleboarding and kayaking here. It is an absolutely stunning park. Glass boat rides were $15 for adults for the 30-minute tour. There's the entrance to the glass bottom boats. We'll be back here shortly. Wow. Guess you can do events here.
A wedding, I guess.
Maybe. Oh yeah, probably wedding. Event lawn.
Very nice.
It's gorgeous. Courtyard. Oh yeah, those are really pretty.
Is that the flamethrower? No.
I'm not sure what these are.
Bumblebees like it.
If bumblebees like it, probably the honeybees like it also. This is the courtyard area. Surprisingly, at this spring, you're not allowed to swim, but you can kayak or paddleboard.
I think you can down further.
Yeah, once you're out of this area.
Once you're out of the state park. Maybe we'll see some monkeys.
Yeah. For one of the films, I'm not sure if it was The Creature from the Black Lagoon or probably Tarzan, they brought in the rhesus macaws. $600 springs in Florida. I did not know that. I knew there's a lot.
Magnitude spring. World's largest daily flow averaged 500 million gallons. Perfect 72 degrees.
Nice.
To the Ocala River. Has attracted people here for over 12,000 years.
The Ocala River, that's where the Baker family had their shootout. Ma Baker. Ancient history. Crossroads Gardens. Oh, there's that oak leaf hydrangea that I really like. And that looks like the lantern.
Oh yeah, those are
The lantern plant. I'm gonna get one of these. Now I know they grow here.
So I'm confusing Rainbow Springs and Silver Springs.
Yeah.
So Rainbow Springs has the old zoo.
Yes.
That's not here. So
That's in Rainbow Springs.
Okay, I'm looking for these.
Look at the beautiful elephant ears.
Those are awesome.
I hope ours get to be that big.
These are nice too. What is this?
Those are also elephant ears. They're just a different type.
Different kind.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it turns into like a palm almost. Yeah.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Little pergola area here. This would be pretty for a wedding. Real pretty. Very jungle-ish. Jungle-like. I like it.
Do they have bands play there or something? I don't know.
This looks like where they probably would have the weddings. Like right here.
The little squirrely crows. Let's keep heading this way.
Okay. Oh, there's a
Frog.
frog slide. Cute little frog slide. Here's more of those berries. I wonder what they are. Mulberries, maybe? Wow, look at this huge tree, guys. This thing is massive. I don't know if I'll even be able to get the whole thing on.
It's hard to get scale mail stand.
Yeah, stand next to it.
6'5", dude.
Look at the size of that tree. These live oaks are something else. Blanket flower. I wish my blanket flower would pop out. Oh, there's some more blanket flower. That's the blanket flower. Yeah, that's what I was hoping it would take. It does seem to like the shade. That pink stuff is cute.
Aromas.
I think that's the oak leaf hydrangea. It looks like an oak leaf.
Yeah, it sure does. Looks more like a maple, but yeah, I guess you could call that a maple. Usually oaks have, it's like 2 maple leaves in one.
Oh, they have a special plate.
There's a swallowtail butterfly. It's offers in these flowers over there.
Oh, that's a beautiful flower too.
You look up on the tag. Just walk up to it. Oh, there we go. It's over there. Just went behind that tree. So we can,
There's the Silver River.
no gators.
Not that we can see.
No deer hanging out. Hopefully.
Well, if we do see a gator, run a zigzag pattern according to the lady at the post office. Silver River. Get a better view. Oh yeah, what is he? I can't make it out.
Can you zoom in with that camera?
I'm not sure. I'll try.
There it is.
Look at the size of this tree. I can't even capture the whole thing on screen. Another huge tree. Oh, look at, there's some bananas.
Check out this triple-decker steamboat.
Oh.
There was a train line that ran right through here too.
That bird doesn't even move when the kayakers go by.
It's amazing how blue this water is.
Beautiful.
Go get another peek over there maybe.
We can.
I was in Monday and Tuesday, so we see the one farther down, but it's smaller. No monkey?
1955. It is a beautiful location.
There's the glass bottom boats. We're going to be heading out soon.
It's hard to tell how deep it really is because...
If you could see those fishies down there too. What are they? Bluegills? I'm not sure.
Yeah, bluegills, like a sunny. That doesn't look like a sunny. That might be. I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, it's like a bluegill, big fat bluegill. Man, those are massive. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh, here comes... Oh, that's probably our boat.
Well, let's head back.
Yeah, we better...
We're running out of time.
Guess we can get in line if we really want to.
I'm not worried about sitting in line for 14 minutes, are you?
No, not really. There goes one down the river. Very, very quiet.
These seats are comfortable. Oh, they got double kayaks too.
As a estimate, are highly trained and certified alligator rescue team. They're a little bit pricey these days. I hear they're charging an arm and a leg. There's a mandatory radio on board every vessel. If you become ill-repaired, we can have EMT to the dock in under 15 minutes. Now, with all that being said, we ready to go on an adventure today?
Yeah. Look at the size of it. Wow.
We are going to be traveling on the beautiful Silver River today. The Silver River has over 100 springs, over 30 of which we have named. Out of those 100 plus springs, they produce a combined total daily flow of about 850 million gallons of water. The water here is a constant 72 degrees year-round. The river that comes out of the ground is over 99.8% pure. I mean, it is pure enough to drink. First spring on the list in just a few moments. Let me look down there. The right side's going to see it first. In about 26 feet of water, we're going to have that flat gray or black rock. That is the entrance to the Spring of the Stars. Now, 26 feet deep, that doesn't mean much to me, probably not to you either. But film producers have told us that is the perfect depth for filming underwater because it gives the illusion of filming in deep water without all the dangers and hassles associated with it. And we still got a couple actors down here today. See if they'll come up and say hi for us real quick.
what is that?
Those little brown fish you might be seeing down there in just a few moments. Those are known as brown or bluegill. The larger blue ones you might have already seen. Those are known as tilapia. They're an invasive species. So we call all the fish on the river lucky because there is no fishing on the Silver River. So you'll probably never see the inside of a frying pan. Now, does anybody want to take a guess at how many fish swim here on the Silver River?
Oh my gosh. No.
Pretty good guess, but actually all the fish swim here on the Silver River. Now the first movie that was filmed here was way back in 1916. That was a black and white silent film called The Seven Swans. Another movie we're probably all more familiar with, filmed here back in 1954. Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh my God.
Rico Browning, a Florida native, got the part as the creature for a few reasons. One of the most interesting reasons, he could hold his breath for an amazing 4 minutes. Yeah, I think that's crazy. I can't hold my breath long enough to tie both shoes anymore. Rico Browning would put on his costume, swim the 32 feet down to the entrance of this cave underneath us, wait for the director to give him his cues, and then film any scene needed filmed, all while holding his breath. Yeah. Now, this was one of the springs used in the movie. There was another spring in Ocala. That was the Ocala spring. They've been known to swim up to 60 feet deep to catch fish. When they do catch a fish, they do something pretty neat. They throw that fish up in the air and swallow it head first, almost every single time, so the fish scales don't hurt their throat.
Wow.
Smart. That's the way I eat it. That's pretty. Purple flowers.
Male alligator. We used to call her Albert because she's pretty big for a female alligator. But last year she surprised everybody when she had 37 babies.
Wow.
Good number. 12 prime
The
number.
size of her.
She's a mathematician.
She's
She's cute.
She's beautiful.
Started studying it. They wanted to put it in the Florida Museum of Natural History. The Park and State wanted it put back where it was found. There was a little bit of back and forth, but in the end they put it back within 1/8 of an inch of where it was found.
Wow.
Now, does anybody want to guess what kind of wood the Native Americans would have used to make a canoe like that? Cypress. Native Americans had a name for cypress, called it the wood of the Eternals. Not long ago there was a study done on cypress to bring some truth to that name. The study found that there's an oil inside of cypress called cypressine that keeps it from rotting. Pretty neat. Now it gets its nickname from that beautiful blue glow we're going to see down there. That blue glow is just natural sunlight reflecting off the limestone bottom. The water acts as a prism. Whenever it refracts light back up to us, we see that beautiful blue color down there. Bottle? Do they bottle the water here at the Silver Springs? No. Across the street they do bottle water, and it is from the same aquifer system. They don't pull it directly out of the river now.
Mom, did you draw a real big fish?
I did. We did a spin.
So that is the Sea Hunt dock. That is the last remaining structure from the Sea Hunt TV show starring Lloyd Bridges. Over 100 episodes of Sea Hunt were filmed right here at Silver Springs. Well, they wanted the viewing public to believe that all those episodes were being filmed in salt water. But the only salt here at Silver Springs at the end of the night was on their margarita glasses. Otherwise known as a water turkey. Now, does anybody know why the Anhingas spread their wings like that? show everybody how big of a fish they just caught. Yeah. They don't have the oils in their feathers like ducks do, so they gotta let the sun and wind dry their feathers out for them.
Yeah.
Now, has anybody here heard about the monkeys at Silver Springs? Has anybody here heard that they came from the Tarzan movies? Unfortunately, my favorite childhood story is false. The Tarzan movies used chimpanzees. How the monkeys really got here was back in the 1930s. There was a commercial boat captain by the name of Colonel Toohey. Colonel Toohey released about a dozen Reese macaw monkeys on an island not far behind us on the Silver River. He did it for tourism purposes for the Jungle Cruise. What he didn't know when he was doing that is that Reese macaw monkeys are excellent swimmers. So the next day when he was coming around the corner to show off his latest and greatest toys, took the treaty back to the American government, placed it on a log, pulled out his knife and stabbed the treaty, thus declaring the treaty dead. Unfortunately, that began the Second Great Indian or Seminole War. Not long after that, Osceola was captured. Not long after that, at the age of 34, he passed away in captivity in Moultrie, North Carolina. Now, the Seminoles never signed a peace treaty with the American government, and they're still technically at war with us to this day. If they ever were to sign a peace treaty, it'd be one of the longest wars in known history. That is why the Seminoles take great pride in calling themselves the unconquered people. 1,000 gallons of water a minute. Now, the average depth here is about 35 to 40 feet deep. As we approach Mammoth Cave, that dark spot you're going to see down there towards the bottom, it gets over 60 feet deep. Now Mammoth Cave, where all the water comes from, it's about 12 feet tall and over 135 feet long. It's more than 4 of these boats put end to end in length.
This Rocky Dinosaurs.
Another movie that was filmed right here, some of y'all might remember, James Bond Thunderball, starring Sean Connery, the greatest James Bond ever. That's right. Back in March 1977, ABC had a TV show on their channel called The Wide World of Sports. In one of those episodes, they decided to build a 160-foot high dive tower right here above Mammoth Springs. March 27, 1977, a man by the name Don Colombo was crazy enough to climb that high dive tower 156 feet up into the air and jump, setting a high dive world record right here on that day. Still some cool YouTube videos on it if you'd like to see them, they're pretty neat. All I can tell you when I seen them is they didn't look OSHA approved, that was a little bit sketchy. Now, glass bottom boat rides have been going on for quite a while. As a matter of fact, they were the very first major tourist attraction here in the state of Florida. Back in 1878, a young man by the name of Holland Jones took a piece of glass, put it inside of a wooden rowboat, and started charging people a nickel to take them for rides up and down the Silver River. Not long after that, Phil Merrill took his idea and commercialized it, and the rest is history. Now, would y'all like to see one more thing?
Sure. Yes.
Yes.
Look off to your right, you're going to see that beautiful dock over there. It's pretty nice. Now, there's one more thing we got to see, of course. Back in 1967, there was another TV show filmed here, some of y'all might remember, starring Robert Culp and Bill Cosby. It's called I Spy. One episode in particular called The Seventh Captain was filmed here at Silver Springs. For that episode, they used the help of some awesome movie props we're going to get to see here in just a few moments. Now the 3 that are still down there are now known as Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades. They're about 7 feet tall. They're in about 30 feet of water. They're anchored to the ground in concrete, and they're made out of a space-age material called fiberglass. We laughed back in the 60s and 70s, fiberglass resin was considered a space-age material. Now there was originally 12 statues. And when the TV show ended, they began removing them. The locals got pretty upset because they got used to looking at them down there. So after some negotiations, they eventually brought us back 5. The 3 we see underneath us now and the 2 inside of our Discovery Center. They're also cleaned once a month by our certified dive team. along with all the other springs here in the park and the bottom of the glass bottom boats.
Alright guys, this is where they released the monkeys, apparently. We didn't see any monkeys here today. Maybe next time. It is beautiful though. Extremely beautiful. Look at this place.